Yes, hello everybody. Thank you. Thank you for responding to the community chat post about the 30-day
on how
video.
I manifested my marriage.
Yes.
Ben's dad.
Yes.
30 days. 30 days. It's a summary of what I did, how I felt, and we hope this helps you.
Yes.
Remember, if it happens to anyone, it can also happen to you.
Yes, all is possible,
yes.
Rose and Soul creators.
Yes, manifestations happen every single day.
Yes.
Heck, every single moment.
Yes.
Okay? So we know the law of attraction, the response of the universe is so much alive. Here you go. Here's an example of the many things that can happen also to you. It's happened to us, it can happen to you.
Yes.
It can happen to anyone who believes. Just really believe.
Yes.
Here you go.
Hope you enjoy. Here we go.
Hello everyone. How are you guys doing?
Yes, welcome Strong Soul creators. What are we going to talk about today, Mom?
Okay, well, I think you should answer that one. Okay, Ben convinced me to do a video on what I did for 30 days while manifesting his dad. How many emails have you been receiving, Ben?
Wow, we've been receiving about 439 emails regarding my dad's manifestation.
Yeah, how did we manifest? Oh, how did I manifest him?
Right.
Remember, before I told you the story in another video, right? But then the question is, and we've been getting all these, some of them are in the comments,
right? And
some of them have been just direct emails, okay,
right.
Asking us, okay, what did you do in those 30 days? What went on? What was going on during those 30 days that you were waiting for him, right? Okay, like I said, I mentioned to you that he left and he was not going to come back, okay? He went to another country. I met him while he was on vacation. I fell head over heels for him, okay? And he told me, well, you know, I'm going to be leaving because I left my girlfriend in my country and I'm going to go back and get married to her. Ouch. That really, really hurt me because I fell in love with him. And he left. Okay, so what did I do in those days? Okay, the first 2 to 3 days. There's already a video on this, okay? But we're going to go a little more in depth. The first 2 to 3 days, I remember I cried my heart out, okay? I couldn't believe what was happening. It was such a surreal moment. Wait a minute. Why? How come? You know, all these questions, all these moments of doubt, moments of tears, and you know the hardest thing was I had to keep going. You know, I couldn't believe that I would open my car and I would sit, you know, to get ready to go somewhere, and I couldn't even turn on the car. You know, it was those tough moments. That's how bad I was feeling. And other episodes similar, you know, where all of a sudden you start crying, all of a sudden you remember, because you're hurt, you know, and that was me years ago. So I was really down, really depressed. That was day 1, 2, and 3, okay? Or I should mention that day A, B, and C, okay? Day 1 began when I decided that I was no longer going to cry. I was going to go visit my cousins to Spain, okay? And I made a reservation. I told people at my job that I was going to be away for a few days. I even forgot what I told them, that, you know, I'm just going to be away. I'm going to be away for a few days, so I won't be able to go to work. And, okay, they went ahead, they granted me those days off, and I couldn't wait to get on the plane. It was a long flight from Southern California to Madrid. But it was something that I felt I needed. Okay, even though throughout the flight, all these thoughts were coming to me, why did he leave? I thought things were good between the two of us, all these doubts, all these questions, all these moments that would make me feel so lost. Okay, and of course tears in between. Okay, when I got to Madrid, I was able to talk to my cousins, just spend time with family. Okay, that's when I said to myself, okay, well, my family is for me to take advantage of, that I have them, and really enjoy them. When I came back, okay, fast forward, I was there for 4 days or so, a few days, okay. I said I'm no longer going to cry. I am no longer going to be in a sad moment. He's going to come back. If he comes back, I know that he will come back. I am happy. Should he decide not to come back, I am still happy, because I can always go and do a lot of fun stuff. At first, it was really hard for me to believe that. Okay, it was really hard. But I got a hold of myself and I said, I'm going to start believing this, because I know that I can have fun. I used to have fun before I met him. Okay, those are the things that my heart was just shouting out in defense, okay, of what I was going through, which was not easy. It wasn't easy, okay? Really, really tough. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell anybody from my cousins what was going on. Okay, the reason being is, your family loves you. Most of them love you. Okay,
They do.
Most of them love you, and their answer would have been, oh, thank goodness you're away from that guy. To not sound rude on the video. Most of their reaction would have been that. I know it. Okay, so I said to myself, I'm not going to tell anyone that he's gone. I'm just going to go and have fun. My cousins in the United States, my family members in Europe, my family members in Mexico, they don't know anything. I'm just going to keep it to myself, and only myself. Okay. I decided that I was not going to cry about it. That I was, every time that tears or frustration or nervousness or worrying or any one of those feelings that would bring me fear, okay, I was just gonna chase them away. And I found myself visiting all of these attraction parks in Southern California on my own, okay? I would just wake up especially on weekends, and I would go have fun. In the meantime, I was chanting, I was in prayer, but in every chant, in every prayer, in every thought that would come out in my mind, okay, that I would think of, it was in a positive form. I've got it. I've got what I want. I've got what I want. I was a woman in love. And when you are in love, we do a lot of awesome, wonderful stuff. Sometimes we look back and, wait a minute, how was it that I did this? Well, you did it because you were prompted by a feeling known as love. Okay?
Exactly.
And whatever you do, whatever you did it because you felt it was the right thing to do. Don't ever feel bad about it.
Exactly.
You're an awesome person, okay? Back yourself up with the feeling of love.
Exactly.
You know, you sometimes feel a little embarrassed. How could I have done this? Why did I say this? You said it again because you're a person in love, whether you're a guy or a girl or a gal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. You did it. You know, everything is worth a shot when you are in love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was crying and I said to myself, I'm not going to feel bad about it. It's fine. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. If moments were, you know, would pop up as moments of depression, moments of desperation, I would chase them away by telling myself, he's here. He's here. He's here. What I want is here with me. What I want is here. Okay? And I saw it with all my heart. I saw it in my mind. I saw him. I felt the wedding ring in my hand. Okay? I didn't know what my wedding ring would look like. I didn't know what my engagement ring would look like. But I saw it and I felt it. Okay? So I kept going. 30 days are going. You know, the counting started and it kept going and going, okay? Anything that would come to mind for me to do, I would meditate about it. I would pray about it. I would center myself and I would make sure that if I was going to do it, I was not in a desperate mood.
There you go.
That I was not going to do something crazy, okay? Because we tend to do, you know, things that are a little off, you know, when we are too desperate. Okay, this is what I have. His sister had stayed here in the United States, okay? So I said to myself, okay, I'm just going to call her up and see how she's doing and go from there. It turns out, my friends, that, you know, I was already in a very positive mood, okay? I was already in a very positive vibration and feeling. She contacts me, okay? By then, day 12, day 14, we're already in progress, okay? She contacts me just to see how I'm doing. That she told me, you've been on my mind for the last 3-4 days. How are you doing? She asked me. And I said, you know, that's so funny because I've been thinking about you to see, you know, hoping you're doing okay. No, I'm doing good. And she spills the beans, okay? She starts talking to me about her brother. That, you know, she felt so bad that he had left someone as good as me. Of course, I felt good, you know, because that just reaffirmed that I'm a good person at the time, you know, and still. Okay, so anyways.
You still are.
Thank you, baby. But, you know, all these nice words make you feel good. Okay, time goes by. Okay, day 20. Okay, and then by, I would say, day 27th or something, we decided that we were going to go have lunch, and she was learning English in one of those adult schools, and I said, sure, you know, I have time, but let's go do lunch. Okay. She tells me that her mother up in Mexico, which is my loved one's mother as well, you know, was telling her that her son, her only son, Benjamin, was having second thoughts that he had left to be over there in Mexico. Oh, I said, you know, really? Oh, you know, I kind of acted like I was interested, but just a soft interest. And she tells me, you know, yeah, you know, he's really, and then that's when I asked the question, what about his girlfriend that he was going to go marry? And that's when she tells me, oh, you know, when he arrived, days after, they came back together, they were girlfriend and boyfriend, and he found out that he just couldn't be with her. Oh! Okay, so So, but like I told you, I was in a very positive state of being. I felt sure of myself. I knew there was a third person, and I told myself, and in a meditation visualization form, I sent the message to her. Never saw her. I knew her name, by chance, and I told her, and I sent my intention. You will not take the man I love away from me. He's mine. He's mine. He's mine. I would, say that. So I was very sure that it wouldn't work out between them two. Okay? And I kept being on this momentum,
State.
Thinking state. That was me. If any doubt would come, I would turn it around. I would go do something. I'd go to work. I'd do my best. In fact, I even started thinking about this wonderful singer, okay, that I was going to go buy his songs, and I did. I went and got his music, and I played it, and I just saw the real good looks that this singer had. Oh, he's very good looking. What a beautiful voice. Look at those beautiful, nice eyes. Look at what he's wearing. And I would play the music. I would find a lot of positive in playing songs of this particular artist. Okay, that was part of my way of not allowing any negative thoughts to invade my mind. Because you let those thoughts invade your mind, they start growing, and they come into fruition. In other words, those negative thoughts, you keep seeing them, and then it comes a point where it's just uncontrollable. One negative thought brings another negative thought.
Exactly.
And then you start seeing them. I would have not have seen my loved one. I would have had Ben. Okay, but I decided to stick to what I believed in. And those moments of oh, he's not no, he was not contacting me, okay? He was in another country, and back in those days it was really expensive. It was expensive to make an international phone call. It's not as easy as it is now that we connect to all these platforms or whatever platform, and we make a phone call, an international phone call. It was hard, and it was expensive back in those days. I'm sure at some, it still kind of is, but it's more accessible. We have that communication a lot easier, that we can contact, or immediately we start chatting, whatever, and we contact our loved ones if they're on the other side of the world. I know that I speak to people on a daily basis, in the Asian continent, okay, and it's easier. I can connect to them, and I speak to them on a daily basis. I have people that we coach on a daily basis, and they're on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so hello to all of you guys.
Yes, hello world.
Yes, hello world. Whether you're here in America or on the other side.
Yes.
But anyways, going back to my 30 days, I kept going. He wasn't contacting me. If I knew anything, it was because of his sister. Okay, like I said. It was only 2 days. I had my candles on. I was doing my chanting. I was doing my prayers. I was doing my meditation. I was doing my visualizations, and to the point where I was in a vibrational state of being.
There you go.
That's exactly what I was vibrating to, my beliefs. Okay? Yes, I had to work on it. Nothing comes out of the blue.
No.
Okay? I had to work on it.
Exactly.
Okay?
See,
and that's how
acting
these
on it.
opportunities, okay? For example, his sister kind of filling me in with what was going on. Okay, I would say by day 30, 31, after, I had decided to believe in me, to believe that what I wanted could be so, could manifest.
Right.
Okay, my sister-in-law, his sister, tells me, you know what, Ben's coming back. Oh, here it is. I said to myself, here it is. I knew it. I said that to myself. I knew it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is, my manifestation. So I just kind of kept going. Still believing. I did not let those wonderful news take me off track. I kept believing what I was believing, okay? And the day came when he arrived 2-3 days after that. I would say a day after he arrived, he calls me up. And guess what? I didn't answer. I knew that phone call was him. I didn't answer. I did not answer. Wait a minute. I had worked way too hard. Okay. Yes. That's what I said. Okay. I had been working on this to really enjoy it. Okay, to really enjoy that moment. So I didn't answer until I would say a day and a half went by. So, you know, the third day that he got here, that's when he was able to get a hold of me, to reach me. Okay, it was around the time that pagers were still around. Cell phones were around, but not too accessible. So it was really landlines. Okay. Oh, you know, and then I pick up. I knew that was his phone call. I just knew it. The phone sounded different. The ring of the phone sounded different. Although I had never changed it. It was always the same ringtone. But it sounded different. It was telling me, the universe, the law of attraction was just watching me. Just take it in, you know,
right.
Enjoying all of that. Okay, so
unfolding your reality.
Yes, unfolding my manifestation. Exactly. Okay, I picked up. Okay, I have to admit I was a little shaky. My hand was a little shaky. Hello, you know, and it was his voice. Hello, I've been trying to contact you for the last 2 days. He said. Who's this? I said. Okay. Because I was really enjoying that, you know. My manifestation was here, so I was really enjoying that. It's me, Benjamin. Oh, are you calling me from Mexico? I knew it wasn't from Mexico because it did not sound like an international call. But, you know, I was just playing it off because I was enjoying myself, okay? But I must say, the manifestation process was joyful. I made it joyful. I enjoyed it. I made it fun. Every moment I had it, he would come to mind. I would not think of the loneliness. I would not think that he was not with me. I would think and say to myself, he's here. And if I didn't see him, oh, he's at work. Oh, he's working. Okay? Till I finally made it to where I wanted to be. Him back in my life. Me back in his life.
There you go.
Okay. So I gave no room to loneliness, to madness, to stress, to depression. It only takes force. Okay? And to make this video not so long, because I don't want to bore you guys, but I do want to fill you in with what I did, you know, to answer those 400 plus emails that we've been receiving, and also comments under a lot of our different videos. This is what I did to manifest him. And then, you know, we got back together, we talked it out, we ironed out those wrinkles, and we we resumed our relationship. I would say about a year or so, less than a year. He asked me to marry him. We got married, and 3 years later, I had Ben. So, but remember, I had already put to practice the law of attraction before manifesting him. I'm sure you've seen a lot of the videos that, like I said, I manifested a lot of tests in school, in college. I manifested my dream job, my dream salaries throughout the years, okay? So one day I'm going to tell you who taught me that the law of attraction existed. That was my dad. Okay, my father. He's the one who first spoke to me about this because someone told him about some pamphlets that gave information on the law of attraction, the Rosicrucians. Back in those days, I don't know if that even exists still, but I remember that term. But anyways, those are the 30 days. That's what I did for those 30 plus days, okay? Not too much off from the 30 days. Okay, so we hope this works.
Yes.
Leave us your comments down below.
Yes.
Okay, I hope that my experience, okay, this particular one, and I will be giving you more. I manifested other people as well. There's a video about someone else that I manifested before I met his dad.
Yeah.
Okay, so it really works, my friends.
It does.
Being on the right channel, the right vibration equals your manifestation.
Exactly.
Okay, so just get really happy and excited about it and manifest.
Exactly.
It already is yours, and it's that easy. Leave us your comments down below. Check out our webpage.
Our webpage, www.roseforyoursoul.com.
And then also
catch us on Periscope, where we have live broadcasts there.
Facebook.
And follow us on Twitter and on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, and before we go, Ben is going to show you some pictures.
Yes, here are some of my mom and dad's wedding.
That's when we got married.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this was probably
that was at a park that we took pictures at.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And here's another one.
The sun was a little too hard on our eyes. There we go.
And then here he is with me.
Yes.
When I was a little kid.
There you go. Okay.
So manifestations can come true.
Exactly. So sorry that this video is way too long.
Yes.
But we wanted to cover, and we hope that we have that we have expressed that energy that we all gotta have to manifest whatever it is or whoever it is that we want back.
Yes.
Okay, so
please like this video. Exactly.
Yes, fill yourself with energy, the right one.
Exactly. Fill it in and boost your manifestation right now.
Awesome. Namaste.
Namaste. Hello, Rose Soul creators. The daily Rose quote of the day is by Michael Beckwith. Energy goes where attention goes. Namaste.